I'll be reacting to the Faraway Paladin episode 9. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 3, 2, 1, and go. I actually really like that reaction. It's so cute seeing Will's reaction to this. Considering that over the last few episodes, we never really get chances of seeing or will appreciate beautiful looking geography. And while, yes, in most animes, when you have moments like that, you could chalk it up to the animation stuff being indulgent. Can't really say it in this case, considering that Will has lived most of his life sheltered. So that's actually pretty damn cool. Man, he looks so damn cool in that bit where he's running and he's draining his teeth. Hell, even Mena looks so damn cool with the way he's shooting the arrows too. Speaking of which, yeah, now at this point in the series has pretty much introduced almost every element from the opening at this point. Well, except for the skeleton attacking both him and his new friend, which I'm going to chalk it off to probably Snagnate attempting some kind of like counterattack in the finishing stretch of the series. Which, I don't know how they're going to set that up. Huh. Kind of like the world building here at the very least, because with them mentioning how trade is handled, at the very least makes the world of the Faraway Paladin a little bit more tangible. What? I think this stuff was really interesting, though. I want to talk if you ask me, but you know what? Cute tune regardless, though. I could see why we'll be pursuing it as surprising, though, considering that, again, in this world, considering that he lived the majority of life in seclusion, well, except for, of course, being with the Blood, Mary, and Gus, I could see why he'd be thrown back by the population. I like how she's showing off. I like that newfound confidence. And again, I like I hear them mention how even simple things like streetlights work and how they're managed too. Because it also makes the sorceress fit into the narrative pretty well and seamlessly. Just the way he gets pumped up by public baths is so fucking cute. Oh. Yeah. Shit, that's some nifty shit right there. Yeah, at least I like how they explain how our boy Will keeps clean even when he keeps the same outfit. I actually even like subtle explanations like that. Because on some anime, you have characters with the same clothing, you're wondering how in the fuck are they never dirty? Here, they explain that our boy utilizes certain spells to keep clean. So even though how the series goes into that much of detail, going the extra mile that you wouldn't see in your normal isekai anime or even your normal fantasy anime in general. He looks like a fucking kid just exploring I'll tell you, sir, for like the first time, the way he be smiling. And I fucking love it. I think it's adorable. That's a damn good point there. And again, I love how none of these episodes ever forget the fact that Will does need to always pay attention to like his duties towards helping out Gracefield too. Because it always makes sure that at least Gracefield has a presence even when she's not specifically on screen. Oh boy, cannot wait to hear this man's reaction. The fuck? I wonder why would be a problem there. Well, yeah. I don't think Gracefield's a minor god at all in this series, though, but then again, I'm going to guess it is always better to play it safe. This man always be having excuses. Okay, this Bishop Bagley dude looks like an absolute douche. But who knows? I could be wrong. Nah, yeah, even here in this thing, he looks like an absolute douchebag. He's looking at him with some contempt. Whoa. I mean, I can understand his perspective, but geez. Damn, what is this a sensible question? Yeah, but it's probably the easiest way of proving. Oh. Oh. Okay, this man seems more Bagley seems more sensible than I expected. Alrighty. Okay, I mean, I guess I'll take it back. Bagley's not such a bad guy after all. Well, hey, I mean, Bagley at the very least wasn't completely douchey, though. Hey, well, I legally Will isn't a snitch. Now I'm really curious about that Vice Bishop, though. I'm not surprised. I mean, he was a little bit douchey, I ain't gonna lie. Or why not both? I mean, they have enough time anyway. Oh, snap. I think here, our boy Will's gonna have no choice but to utilize his blessing. Yeah, because that thing looks fucking gargantuan. Hell. And I know, but the Wyvern's animated pretty beautifully too. I mean, in this situation, I think Will is the man for the job, considering the type of adversity he's faced early in the series. At least I'd like to assume that. Oh! Damn, I do love how it's portraying the power of a single Wyvern, too. How just a single one can cause this much mayhem and destruction. I mean, his best bet is probably just... Or maybe you could try baiting the Wyvern. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that too. It's better just trying to bait the creature. Because if it keeps on shooting it, it's going to be a lot harder to destroy it. Kind of like now that's how you beautifully utilize the flashback there. So one of he's going to utilize the Mental's Fairies as bait or something. Hmm. I just love the absolute confidence in Mental's face. And speaking of which, I love the characterization for Mental here too, because at the very least, it shows you how rational he is in the situation where anyone would justifiably act unrational. I think it's a cool moment for him. And also Will too, because it sets up some nice character development. Oh yeah. Damn, that thing is fucking strong. Well, even a little bit of pain is better than nothing. Yeah. I kind of like this because at the very least here it establishes the personalities of how most creatures act in this series too. And also love how the situation harkens back too. Oh. Oh shit. The fuck? Whoa. Oh. Shit, I thought it was. Shit, Mental's doing way more than I expected. Holy cow. And something I'm liking here too is that they're not completely overpowering Will because. Whoa. Yo, that was badass. Oh. Okay, this Wyvern has like the fucking durability of a tank. So what is going to go for the head then? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because if hey, the main body doesn't work, just go for the fucking head and choke the life out of it. And I love this too. I was using a total blood method of achieving victory. Yo, if Blood was there, he'd be absolutely proud of his boy. Damn! And I love the crunch noise too, because the sound effect added a lot more liveliness to the scene overall. That was, yo, that was beautiful. Because lately it felt like the series has been skimping on the animation quality. This episode just brought up to the standards it had in the first few episodes. You know, I actually agree with her. I mean, shit. What our boy did is actually worthy enough of being referred to as heroism. But damn, give Metal some credits. Metal did a lot too. So they call two magic users many. That's not a lot though, two of them. That's just you could say that's good amount of quality magical users, but it's not a lot. Two doesn't feel like a lot though. I'd say a lot would probably feel more like in the tens or teens, at the very least. Come on, I love how Mental here is humble too, because even though Mental also had a huge, I don't know why my laptop shut off, but even though Mental here deserves credit himself too, I love how at the very least we see him humble throughout the whole thing. Okay, that's cute. At the very least, you can see him, Mental give himself a little bit of credit when he's like, "We did it." That's actually really cute. I like that. And I just noticed my laptop on the back glitched out. I'll sync it up properly when it's up into the ED. When it comes to my timer. I can admit, that dude has a badass character design. Hmm. Yeah, a lot of this man is rational at the very least. Towards William's circumstances, anyway. Oh, yeah. I kind of like this because, again, you get some sort of role showing us that, at the very least, some common folk aren't really that receptive towards an elf at the very least, too. Hmm. Yo, even the way he looks at her boy with like absolute content. I'm like, bro, he's the one that contributed too. I mean, yeah, not as much as our boy Will, but yeah. Plus, anything that requires fixing shouldn't really be on our boy's shoulders, you know. And you know what? That's kind of fair. I actually understand Athebal's perspective there, actually. And about here, you can see he has some humbleness because of the way he's lowering his head. He might as well humor him. He might as well ask for like a minor reward. That would be useful. That would be useful. So at the very least, hey, you know, that's a reasonable request there. Ah. Oh. The thing is, though, people wouldn't have the same luck as their boy, though. Kind of like this. Shows you the economic advantage of expanding a bit too far. Yeah, because it put a strain on the security of his kingdom. I could see why. But yeah, our boy Will does have a good point, though. But hey, wouldn't hurt to try, though. Oh, okay. I like that smile, though. At the very least, it shows you that he's willing to bend a little bit. He's got a point there. Whoa. But we all know that option of him killing William is not going to fucking happen. Because the boy's the main character. There's no way that would even be a possibility. Unless the series was like the super dark variety, then maybe it'd be a possibility. Don't worry, I'm going to sync up my timer with the episode now. In case you're wondering why I'm starting back right now. There you go, now it's synced up. For some odd reason, when I started the video and I pressed the space bar there, it just instantly paused after like the 1 second mark by itself. Which is weird, but hey, technical glitches. You can't control them sometimes. But overall, good episode. I'm actually going to give this one, if I rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 7.25 out of 10. I thought I was above average. No, you know what? No, fuck it. I'll bump it up to a 7.5 out of 10 because seeing our boy Will destroy that Wyvern was fucking cool. And here's why I thought it was a good episode. I'm assuming that lady is the vice priest that they were talking about because I don't think they'd be giving her own box in the ED if she was just some throwaway character with no importance. At least that's what it looks like to me. But anyways, let me explain why I thought the episode was good. For one, we got some world building. It was nice to actually hear how the city that our main party goes in functions economically. Because some isekai anime don't even bother mentioning how cities function, how they operate. Here they mention how they operate. They mention even how they operate a little bit inefficiently when you have Athebal, I hope I pronounced his name right, mentioned the fact that since they expand a bit too much, it ain't really as efficient as it could be. And it kind of limits him in certain actions that he could take. And I like that. It mentions the economical downsides of expanding a kingdom or a nation or whatever. It mentions the downsides of expanding too quickly because then you have less finer control. And that's why I love how this series also focuses on the economic element because it makes the world of the Faraway Paladin feel more tangible, so to speak. And there were also other bits I liked about this episode aside from that. It was nice getting to see our boy Will get a bit more recognition. I love how when it comes to mental, it showed us the bias that he has to deal with because of the way certain people were looking at him with absolute scorn. It made me feel bad for him. And it also further reminds me, yeah, there's a reason why he wasn't really he wasn't really the type of guy to like instantly latch on to other people when they first introduced him. Like episodes like this give us that type of justification. So that's why I really love what they did with Mental. Kind of like the other moments some of the other minor characters pitched in too. I thought it was pretty sweet. And aside from stuff like that, gotta say, the animators went to work. They did a good job of making everything in this episode look good. I mean, yeah, you could argue that there was a lack of crowd animations because the last anime I reacted to last night was Given Toby episode, and the episode had fuckloads of people moving in the background. So if you're like an animation aficionado and you make that complaint, I'll be like, I want to blame y'all. But at the very least, when the episode needed a scene to look good, like during the fight scene, it looked fucking good. Which is nice because lately the fight scenes in this series have not been well animated at all. Because after like the beautiful streak of the first 2 episodes and Will's battle against Stagnate, which all looked really good, there has been a noticeable quality dip. But thankfully, it looks like in this episode, the quality is back into the standards that were there in the first 2 episodes of the series. Well, right up to the point where our boy, I wouldn't say defeated, but pushed back Stagnate and delayed him. So that's what I thought. Overall, the animators did a good job. They were on their, I wouldn't say A game, but they were on their near A game. So visually, I felt it was competently produced. I thought the artwork was actually pretty nice. I loved all of Williams' reactions. They were pretty fucking adorable. I thought the voice acting was absolutely good too. And that's why I thought the episode was an above average caliber episode of a 7.5 out of 10. And hell yeah, I'm definitely going to be ranking to episode 10 whenever it does come out. But anyways, y'all, right before I go, I'd like to just say thank y'all for watching my video. Hope y'all rate it, share it, comment, subscribe if you do not want to miss my reactions to the next episode. Hope you'll have a fun and great, safe, and fantastic day or night, depending on y'all's time zone. And I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye, everyone.